Hi guys, I wanted to demonstrate where you could possibly use the principle of contract relax in your yoga classes or in your personal practice. So one of my favorite places to use this technique is with Padangusthasana 1 or Hamstring Stretch 1. And this is a great place to get a little more range safely in people's hamstrings. So if you remember, the principle of contract relax works on the activation of the Golgi tendon organ. And that Golgi tendon organ is the nerve receptor that's found right around the junction of the muscle itself and the tendon. And what happens is when the muscle fires, it begins to activate the Golgi tendon organ. And from there, it's sensitive, the Golgi tendon organ is sensitive to the amount of tension in the muscle. So as the muscle increases in tension, the Golgi tendon organ fires more, and that in turn relaxes the muscle. So it allows us to get greater flexibility in a safe range. So how you might use this with your clients is with Padangusthasana 1. So you can grab, you'll need a yoga strap, and you have them lie down on the ground, setting up for hamstring stretch 1. So you send the leg long and you have them lie down. And because you're using an isometric contraction or you're activating the muscle, you need to resist it a little bit. And so the strap and your arms help resist the muscle. So it's important to make sure that you have your arms in the right alignment as well as the leg in this pose. So for this pose, the elbows stay at the side and the shoulders stay down. You have your student begin to lift their leg, and they lift the leg up as high as they can go, that they're starting to increase the tension in the hamstring. So they actually begin to feel the stretch, but the knee has not bent. If their knee bends, they're no longer in the pose, and they're doing nothing to their hamstring at all. So you need to lower them down to a point where the muscle, you feel the stretch and the muscle is working. Once they're here, you want to begin to activate the hamstrings. So you have them begin to contract the hamstrings, and they begin to push into the strap and push the leg down. Like they're going to push the leg down through the floor. But the leg is not going to move because the strap is going to resist it. The arm muscles are going to resist the movement, and the hamstrings are firing. And while the hamstrings are firing, they begin to stimulate the Golgi tendon organ, which in turn is firing, and it's telling the hamstring muscle to relax. So we hold this for about 10 seconds, and then we release. And then we're able to lift the leg up into a new range. So you want to, again, lift the leg up to the point where you start to feel the tension in. They start to feel the stretch, not pain. And then, again, do the same thing. You activate the hamstrings. They begin to push into the strap and down, like they're pushing the leg down into the floor. You can see the hamstrings firing. And again, we hold for about 10 seconds. And again, we check in and make sure that the arms are by the side, shoulders are out of the ears, face and jaw are relaxed, and you're breathing. And after about 10 seconds, they relax the muscle, and they can lift it up again. This time a little higher. Try to avoid the grippy death toes too. And again, they take a breath, and they begin to activate the hamstrings, pushing the foot into the strap, down into the floor. So they're stimulating, pushing the leg down to the floor, but it's not going anywhere. And relax. And I typically do this 2 or 3 times, and then you just take it up into its final range. With Padangusthasana series, particularly stretch 1, I really don't let my clients go beyond 90 degrees. There really isn't any reason to. And so this, by keeping them at 90 degrees, we're keeping them in a safe range. And then they release out of that, and you can switch sides.